Kettle got started in 1986, originally as a soup company to provide fresh soup to local restaurants, with the idea being that everything would be made in a traditional way, that it would be made like a chef-made soup. Today, Kettle has continued with that heritage of very high quality, traditionally made soups, but the scale now is just in a different league. You know, we like to call ourselves a business that does artisan soup at scale. We're the first and only soup manufacturer to have a coast-to-coast plant, one on the East Coast, one on the West Coast. We have two other facilities, one in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and a second plant actually in California. And as we amalgamate the 4 manufacturing plants, it gives us a many-layered capability so that when we're talking to our chef customers or our retail customers, we've got a much wider variety of categories that we're able to help them with. Our mission around freshness and quality is to be absolutely at the top end of the quality scale. So we don't cut any corners with regard to the quality of the ingredients that we use, the vendors and the suppliers that we work with.
Our process is based on the fact that we've established really good long-term relationships with our vendors. So a lot of our vendors we've had with 10, 15-year relationships at least. We pride ourselves in sourcing only the highest quality ingredients. Everything from hand-shucked clams to chicken raised without antibiotics. We really seek out those customers and those suppliers that have the same message that we have here at Kettle. We buy a lot of organic ingredients. A lot of the ingredients that we buy for our products are either without antibiotics, no natural flavors or colors or anything like that go into them. Those types of things, that freshness, is what sets us apart from our competitors.
The simplicity and the quality of the soup that we make is driven by using really high quality ingredients, but working with products that are food. It's not a chemistry set. What we have in our ingredients statement for something like chicken noodle would start with chicken stock, and it would be chicken and carrots and onions, and you know, it's very simple food made in the traditional way, which gives us food that people can trust, an ingredient statement that people can understand and recognize.
It's very clean tasting, you know what you're eating, and it tastes exactly like what it's supposed to taste like. It's very important for quality, that quick cook, hot fill, and quick chill is very, very important for fresh product, fresh shelf life. I explain to people, it's like a pyramid. We start off on the base and we build layer upon layer upon layer of flavor on that product. Quality starts on incoming goods. And once that comes in the door, employees checking for foreign material, checking for quality, for freshness, for texture, for shelf life. And then as that product moves through the building, you'll see temperature control, allergen control. And then once it goes to cooking, there's lots of quality checks there as well. The chefs are actually checking everything that goes in the kettle, checking weights, checking flavor, checking viscosity, which is the thickness of the product, making sure all the ingredients are cooked properly.
Safety is incredibly important to us, and by safety we mean 2 things. We mean employee safety. First and foremost, we want to make sure that we're running a business that's got a safe environment. And then the other aspect of safety is food safety. We are making food that's feeding millions of Americans a week, and we're doing it for big household names. So you don't get to see our name on a packet of soup, but you certainly get to see the names of some of the largest customers in America, and we have to be the guardians of their brand. We have to make sure that we're protecting the safety of that food, the quality of that food, and we have to have incredibly rigorous programs around quality assurance, around hygiene, around sanitation, around allergen management, and it's our responsibility to make sure that the food we're making is of a very high standard of safety, and that our customers and ultimately our consumers can completely trust that what we're making is safe. So in the plant, the equipment and the technology we use is a mixture of old and new ways of working. We use a lot of traditional methods. We're making stock in the old-fashioned way. We're braising meats. We're making our own roux with the fat and the flour. But then we also have some much more modern equipment.
We have a lot of state-of-the-art equipment around the whole facility. When we receive our merchandise walking in, then we get into the produce center and we start cutting vegetables. We get into machinery like Urschels and different machinery that can dice at different speeds, different pounds. I mean, we're talking about high velocity equipment, all state of the art. And then when we get into the kitchen area, we have 600-gallon kettles, 400-gallon kettles, and it's all computerized. Tells you when to add the ingredients. So it's that kind of system. It's very, very, very good because any cook that's well-trained can come up and cook a soup. And then we get into the filling area. We can fill 8-pound bags at 45 bags per minute. We have 4-pound bags. We can fill at 35 bags per minute. We have 4 of those pieces of equipment in there. Then we have on the cup side, we installed this new cup packers in there, cup fillers, we can say. And those cup fillers, they can fill at a rate at about 180 cups a minute. Now, when you get into the high packaging area, they've done a lot of investment. We have a piece of equipment that's called an accumulator. It can accumulate up to about between 2,000 or 2,500 cups. It buys time in the line. So we have state-of-the-art lids, 250 cups a minute. We have a high-speed labeler, labels cups on the side, can go up to 250 cups, 300 cups a minute. And then we have a cup packer, which can pack about 200 cups a minute with a case erector that makes the boxes for that, which makes about 35 cases a minute. You know, with all this new equipment, it's opening new doors to be able to serve new customers in different ways and be able to fulfill the customer needs.
Everything is just basically real food. It's like as if you went to a farm, bought some real food, and then cooked that product up yourself at home. That's exactly what it looks like, farm basically to table.
By using fresh natural ingredients and then making a fresh natural soup, we couldn't be any better quality if we tried, and we couldn't be any fresher if we tried.